Oh, it's magic. You know. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today's video is going to be another behind the scenes episode, and I'm going to be going down to Saffron in about an hour-ish or so. We'll be leaving. So I wanted to jump on and briefly talk about the plan and how I plan to shoot it and what I plan to shoot and what we're actually going to be shooting as well, because I think that could be interesting. So this is going to be a client project for Saffron. We're going to be interviewing Rosanara from Saffron. I'll chuck a couple of the outtakes and a couple of the interview bits into this YouTube video as well, but it's going to be for them and her social media presence. We're going to be talking about many, many things. 100%, I'm not 100% sure, ideally 100% what we're actually going to be talking about, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm just going to push this screen a touch out of the way so I can't see it. And I wanted to briefly talk about my new, or what I plan to shoot and how I plan to shoot it. So one thing that I'd recommend every single person does get a pair of monitoring headphones. These are the just a very cheap pair that I had lying around. I think I got as a Christmas present a while ago. So that will be my monitoring headphones, because the main reason why is my editing headphones that I use are better quality, but they're very broken, and that's not necessarily what I want to show off to the clients, or clients in that respect as well. So yeah, so we're going to be shooting mainly on the GH5, so we'll be doing probably a mid shot and then a tight shot using our telephoto lens, which I'll just grab in a moment. We'll be shooting on the Sigma 1835, which is on the camera at the moment, that you're seeing at this moment in time for our mid shot. We'll also be then getting a tight, around 45-degree angle ideally, well, trying to keep it 45 degrees anyway, of Rosanara's face using the 70-300, probably around f4.5 or so. I'm going to try and pull her off the wall a little bit. And I'll be using this lens, which is my equivalent to 16-35 lens, as you guys would know. This is a DX, designed for DX cameras, and it's a workhorse lens. I've been using it for many years. That'll be on the behind the scenes camera, which I'm going to go over now. So from when we actually stop the vlog or stop the vlog content on the way down, I'll switch this over into the main A angle. And then this camera, which is the Nikon D5300, will become the behind the scenes camera. And then for my B cam that we'll be using will be my newer camera, which is my Nikon D7200, as well as I said with the telephoto lens on it. So things I'm taking, this tripod with these headphones. The newer tripod, which I've shown in previous videos and also used for the behind the scenes videos of the Holy Grail. Also, I'll be using audio wise, I'll be using reference audio on the tight camera. So on this camera, we'll have this mic on it, I imagine, which is the Rode Video Mic Pro, which normally gives a very good reference audio. And I'm pulling the wrong things on my lavaliers, but I'll also be using a set of Rode Link microphones as well. So this will be on Rosanara, and this will be on the GH5. I'm going directly into the GH5, and I will do a audio test recording as well. And we'll also be taking my light panel, which I hopefully will have a Sony APS-C battery for. I keep calling them APS-C batteries. They're not. They're these big square ones that I'm just going to check now. So that's mostly the gear we're going to be using. Actual interview audio will probably be from this mic, as I stated before. Talking about mic checks, let's just double check that we have some battery power, and we are all good on battery power. And this is something which I would recommend anyone does, is always double check their gear, a couple of hours beforehand, so then you can remove those issues before they become an issue. Yeah, so we're pretty good on battery on these, so that's cool. We'll turn those off. I will always carry spare AA's, because most of this gear runs on AA batteries, and you'll never know the amount of times that it will require you to where you run into a problem where your mic dies or is thinking about dying, and even this mic will run off AA batteries as well. So it's always good to have a pack of AA's. And yeah, that also needs charged as well. I haven't touched this gearbox since London, but also as backup audio option as well. What you can do and what I might do is run this shotgun mic close to Rosanara using this extension cable as well. I'll now roll into the behind the scenes of that interview. So thank you so much for watching this part, and I'll see you in just a moment when we'll be hopefully leaving and getting ready to go. I'm going to pat this gear bag down, excluding obviously the batteries that I need to charge as well. So I'll see you very, very soon. And yeah, make sure to leave this video with a like if you're enjoying it. I'll see you very soon. Bus, why are you going to be that way? Gear packing time. Also something I didn't do or didn't talk about, specifically just why I packed all this gear down. In that video, or in the video which you would have just seen, was in Pacific that I will also be taking a cheap tripod to use as a light stand for this light panel that I just showed you just here. So this light panel as well, which we just put the battery on charge for as well. But I wanted to pack this bag so it was ready, and I want to make sure I've got all the plates I need. So I have that plate, that plate. All the other cameras have their plates on them. Let's grab my cloth. Just make sure all the filters, all the lenses are as clean as they possibly can. As clean as they possibly can be. As well. We don't want anything like dust or etc. showing up. Nikon D5006, D7200 that I've already checked the batteries and etc. of. The Nikon 5000 D300, and got a lens. So yeah, that camera, this lens. This lens we will be carrying with the vlog setup, and I can just set it up as behind the scenes if I need to, but if not, I'll switch to this camera and I'll just move the mics. Right, I think we're good there. Let's not have a mic just dangling out of our bag. So this would be the bit in the video where I show you the behind the scenes camera, and it would be really fun, really awesome, and I would be able to share with you the interview and get to share the good news with you that we nailed the take. But unfortunately, none of the above is true. I do have some behind the scenes footage that I'll play for you in a moment, but what actually ended up happening, just to give you some context, was the client and I both decided that we weren't happy with this first shoot day of the interview, so we decided that we would completely reshoot it the following week. So I'm going to splice in some of the footage as best I can from those 2 days, but I just wanted to jump in here and briefly explain what's going on and briefly explain why Rosanara changes clothes and also why the location changes, because the main issue, from my side at least, was that I didn't put my A camera at her eye level, which is something which you should do, and something I learnt and remedied on the second take, but it was definitely a learning experience and something which is still why I felt it was valuable in sharing the video with you guys, because I think it was very, very interesting and very good for me to share my process and also show that I sometimes get it wrong as well, and that's okay as long as you learn from it and as long as you remedy the situation, as long as you at the end of the day still make sure that the client is happy and the client is happy with the work that you do. So enjoy whatever the next set of footage becomes, and I'd love to hear what you think in the comment section down below.
A few moments later.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, it's looking up. Oh no, scrap that bit. I think a unique set. Start that again. So I guess our unique selling point is to make sure that we're washing our hands using the what do you call it? Sanitizer. We have to make sure everyone's using their hand sanitizers.
A few moments later.
Making them feel better. So especially during this pandemic, they've worked really hard, long hours, at a risk. And I think, you know, the NHS clap that was done every Thursday, it's special. And I don't think people should forget what the NHS have done even after this pandemic is over, because they are still going to be doing the same job. They are still going to be saving lives and making people better. So I think we do need to appreciate how much the NHS and other key workers have done. And I think this pandemic would have opened a lot of people's eyes as to how valuable these people are. Without the support from the community and our customers, we wouldn't have been able to help the NHS, feeding the NHS free meals. It is from our customers that we were able to do something like that, because everybody's been suffering financially. So I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to everyone for supporting us.
Come.
Yeah.
And then we can, and I'll let you know what I think, and then we can go from there.
A few moments later.
There, boys. Finally, we might actually be able to do this outro. It's an outro. Third attempt at doing this outro. We might actually get to doing this outro. There we go. We can get my entire head in. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little behind the scenes video. Today's video was obviously with Saffron. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will link in the description down below any of those snippets or any of those clips actually end up going live at the time of this video going live. And if you would like to not miss the next episode or the next series or the next behind the scenes video, should I say, then make sure to be subscribed to the channel. And I'm going to go because I've got some things I've got to do at home. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave this video with a like if you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you very, very soon.